everybody, and welcome to today's video. Today we're gonna be playing one of my most favorite games of all time, Medieval. I chose to play this game today because I wanted to replay it. I want to replay it on my own anyways. But I thought I might as well just post it on my channel in case you guys liked it. In case you guys liked it. In case you guys like it. This game actually came out in October 2019, I believe. I played it like a couple of months after it came out, like a month or two after it came out. So this thing has been out for about the game's been out for like about a year and a half now, maybe a little bit more. So a lot of you have probably, a lot of people watching this video have probably already seen the intros of the game, as the intro of the game, but I'm gonna let the intro play out and I'm not gonna say anything while the intro is playing, just for the sake of the video. So enjoy the intro, and if you don't wanna watch this, then you could just skip ahead, I guess. So I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna come back after the intro is over.
It has risen again.
This guy's pretty much solely exists in the game, so they can shit on you. So, they say a lot of funny things. So,
The fog of war and the shrouds of
one of my most favorite parts about this game. So it gives the game a lot of personality.
The savior of the day.
So,
But we knows better. Let it alone. Fate has given it a second chance. A chance to forget the ignoble truth. A chance to defeat Sarok and live up to the legend. We hopes it does well.
Sure you do. So, anyways, I'm not gonna read these books because I've already played the game before, so I'm just gonna skip through this. I'm just gonna get through this section this level real quick because it's just like a tutorial level. So. These are like life bottles that if you die, they'll bring you back to life. Also, if you notice here, this wall has like a different color from the other walls because this one you can actually like break and get through. But we can't do that yet because we don't have the weapon we need to do that. So for now, we'll just move on. I will open the chest with the shield. I will take the swords. So. And I'll put the rune over here and just move on, I guess. So. I'll read this book real quick before we leave. So.
Track down Zarok by retracing his diabolical odyssey through Gallomere. You can spot the exits from an area by looking out for his stinking trail of magic slime.
Okay, let's just leave, I guess. So, now here we're at the level selection screen. So this is how you like switch between the different levels. So we're gonna move on now to the first actual level of the game, which is the graveyard. So, okay. Okay, here we are, we're at the first actual on the game, so... It's not really, it's always pretty easy, because they're just kind of meant to teach you the main mechanics of the game, so...
Welcome back to your beloved Gallomere.
So we'll just get, so we're just gonna get sword healed really quickly.
With the lifeless living, and they want to do it over your dead body.
Well, equal, like, mostly don't really care, so... Yes. So... We just use my knives here so we can kill them far away, so...
That small light following you around is a wisp. The heroes of the Hall are not supposed to intervene in mortal affairs. But when they heard that Sir Daniel Fortescue had a shot at redemption, well, they decided to give you a hand with your depth perception.
Just gonna get the same because a lot of them don't actually like me or our the character I play as, but whatever I guess.
Merit a closer look.
Alright, let's just move on. I'll get select a rune over here. So, okay, I need to pay attention to make, so that you make sure you don't miss it. So, okay, it took me a while to find it when I played this level for the first time. So. It's easier to fill your health and also refill your health bottles Labs are empty. So. We get this room as a chest from here. So.
Sometimes it...
Also, like a new addition to this game that wasn't in the original game, because this is actually like a remake to an old PlayStation 1 game. But like another addition to this game that wasn't in the original one is like the data cam, which is kind of like this close-up camera. It's very useful if you're looking for secrets, and also it's useful in like aiming at enemies and stuff. So, because it can help you see enemies that normally you won't be able to see. Let's just move on to this area. I'll charge up my sword so I can kill these guys very quickly. I'll see what this one says.
Remember, nothing remains hidden under the gaze of an angel.
When I played this on first time, it actually took me like a long time to realize that you're supposed to say it's an angel so you can get through the level. So.
The object here is the chalice. Every time you dispatch an enemy with a soul, the chalice fills a little more. Fill the chalice and then collect it, and you will be worthy of visiting the sacred Hall of Heroes to claim a new weapon.
Yeah, it's kind of like the meaning. It's kind of the main point of these chalices. That's how you get like new weapons. But sometimes you also get like extra health bottles and stuff like that. So. Kind of wish there was more weapon variety in the game because all those weapons are like really similar to each other. As there's not really that many weapons anyways, but it's fine I guess. So. Still a pretty fun game regardless. So. Just more weapon variety would be nice. Yeah, I can actually get the chalice now, so. So I'll actually like get back through and get chalice real quick, so. There's actually like a lot of secrets in this game. Like if you go actually like over here, you'll find like 3 treasure chests in this area. So they're actually like hard to notice. So you should definitely pay attention for secrets. I'm just gonna get the chalice real quick. So. If you actually have like a hammer or something like. If you actually get the hammer, you can actually like crush these hands. So.
The living world lies beyond these skull gates. The master of the hilltop mausoleum, the stained glass demon, has possession of the skull key.
Yeah. Stained glass demon is actually like the first boss fight in the game. Since the first level in the game. So. I'll just kill these guys from here, I guess. first weapon actually is a crossbow, which it does the same damage as the knives, but it shoots much faster and has a much longer range. So overall, it's a much better range weapon. So.
Feel free to have a paddle in the shallow water, but don't be tempted to go for a swim. Buoyancy can be a problem for those of a dead disposition.
Tread softly. Zarek awaits beyond these gates. The Master meets with the demon from the mausoleum, hatching plots of purest evil. Forgotten nobodies would be wise to make themselves scarce.
Okay, now we're done with levels, so I'll just leave, I guess. I should try to get as many chances as you want, because getting new weapons and upgrades in this game is actually quite important. It's gonna be really useful later on. So. And the first couple of levels getting the shots actually like really easy. You know, they really need to like get out of their way to do it. So.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes, where the bravest warriors from history spend eternity, feasting, singing, and arm wrestling.
That actually seems really boring, but whatever, I guess.
You may be able to persuade them to give you a new weapon.
Now I'm just gonna buy to buy a bunch of ammo real quick. So. And then we're gonna go and get our first weapons.
Captain Fortescue, it's me, Canny Tim. Does the battle go well? How I wish I could fight at your side again, sir. But hold, you could take my crossbow. It's got rapid fire and it can ricochet the darts off walls to shoot around corners. I used it at the Battle of Ganymede. After you were slain, I shot Zarek's champion, Lord Kardok. A clean kill through the eye at some 1,000 yards. Not that there's anything clever about shooting someone in the eye, sir. Oh, goodbye, sir.
It's actually pretty funny because he's upset because he actually got like how he died. He got shot in the eye. So that's why he only has one. Okay, I can actually get up to the second story right now. You have to like get all the weapons for the first story first before we can move on. So there's nothing really else to do here, so I'll just leave, I guess. So just before we actually move on to the third level, we're actually gonna go back to the tutorial because so we can like refill our health real quick because we like have because our health is down a little bit. So doesn't take too long. It only takes like 30 seconds to finish it, like maybe even less. Plus, I also need like a bunch more points. So I'm gonna skip through this level and come back when I've gotten into the third one. So I'll see you in a bit. Goodbye. Okay, now we're actually at the third level now. So let's go in and play it. So. It's kind of actually like the first difficult level in the game, so to speak, because like the first level is like really easy. So this is like the first challenging one, because there's actually like a lot of difficult platforming in this one. So, but it's actually there's also like this platforming sections level, which is a hill, is actually like really fun. So.
So, even from the shackles of death, my old enemy pursues me. You're too late, Fortescue. Already my army has risen from the grave. You will never leave this necropolis.
I really like the animation for these like stone golem statues, or for these like stone statues, because like it's very like old school stop motion animation or like clay animation style. I don't know if it is actually like clay animation or not, but it reminds me of it. It gives me a lot of like memories, gives a lot of like flashbacks to Wallace and Gromit. When I was kid, I watched like the Wallace and Gromit movies, and like I liked them quite a lot, and like the animation on in them. As like the animation for these statues reminds me of that quite a lot. So.
Some obstructions.
So. The crossbow is just much better than the knives. So the switch much quicker and has like a bigger range. So. I just blow up the chest, so I can like kill these guys really easily. So. I'm not gonna get this spoiler just yet, so I'm gonna save it for when like I really need some health. So.
These boulders are going to crush your bones if you aren't careful. I hope you have a good shield equipped.
So. Yeah. Can actually die quite easy in this section if you're not careful. So I'm gonna have to be like a bit careful when I'm doing it. Also, I forgot to use the previous level, but this is helmet, which like if you use this helmet kind of makes the game more difficult and makes more enemies more difficult. So I'm gonna use it because I've already played the game before, I'm kinda used to it. So I'm gonna use it to make the game a bit more challenging for me. This also is like armor over here. This armor isn't actually in like the original game. This armor is actually like in Medieval 2, the second game. But if you order if you buy the deluxe edition, it's gonna give you this armor as like a cosmetic. It doesn't actually like affect the gameplay at all, but it looks pretty cool. This armor you don't actually like get in the first game, you'll get in the second game. Kinda wish you can actually, but you can't equip it and the helmet at the same time. Only like equip one of them at a time. Kinda wish you could equip both of them at the same time, but it's whatever, I guess. So. That makes the game a little bit more difficult, so. Which is kinda, so if you kinda want a bit more challenge, you could like use the helmet, so.
Of great archaeological interest. Destroy the boulder and plunder the valuable treasures within.
I can't actually do that here because I need to get like a glove first, so I'm gonna go like get one right now, and then I'm gonna climb up the hill and like reach the ending, then come back before it destroys the boulder, and then come back down. It's kinda better that way because it could actually take a lot of damage while navigating this section. And like there's a lot of like released dangerous enemies inside the boulder, so god damn it. I wasn't paying attention when I fell into like the lava pit. She's really annoying. Kinda wish that actually kinda. Okay, I'm gonna get through real quick. It's kinda really annoying that you can like fall into that and just lose an entire health bottle, but it's whatever, I guess. So. I'll go get like another shield from here. So. Then we'll go down here. So. I'm actually gonna use my dank cannons and just kill these guys using my arrows. Okay, I can actually see him. I'm gonna kill these guys in a smart way because they actually like do a lot of damage. So. Okay, now we're gonna get the club from his chest. So. We're gonna have equipped crossbow again.
The club is a crude but effective weapon. Bash with it, burn with it, but beware, one bash too many, and it will break.
It actually lasts for a long time. I was out of like durability. So top breaking isn't really that big of a deal, so. I'm gonna take this like health while over here, so. That's fine. Can also go back up here and climb up the hill again, so. I'll wait until these like lava boulders pass. Because when they don't actually get destroyed when they hit your shield, and it can like easily knock you into like the lava pit. So. If you actually stay here, the boulders won't be able to hit you, which is pretty nice. It's kind of like a safe space, I guess. Which kind of makes it a bit easier to climb this hill. Now let's go, so let's go. If you're careful, you should be able to finish it just fine, but if you... Okay, that was supposed to happen. But if you like try and rush it, you could actually like, very easily get knocked off. So. Okay, we're just standing here and wait for these boulders to pass. You can also like stand here and you don't want to get hit, so. Okay, it took a little bit of damage there, but it's not a big deal, I guess. So. I will almost at the end, so. Okay, goodbye, yes. We're not gonna actually finish the level just yet. We're gonna first go back down and destroy the boulder and get like stuff inside. There's actually a lot of really useful stuff inside, so we'll just go back down real quick. So. There's no fall damage in the game, so you can just fall normally just fine. Yeah. Okay, that was weird. I don't really know why there wasn't other boulders there, but whatever, I guess. Okay, actually, this is something I only like learned recently, but actually like press out to slow yourself down, so you don't like accidentally hit something, or fall off, or like hit the fire. So I'll kill the enemies real quick and I'll come back and see what this guy says. So. Cloud does more damage if you hit if you use it while it's on fire. So.
Fresh air. We hate these dark old caves and their filthy stench of old witches. A coven of the warty old hags lived here once. Unholy fires burning all night while they brewed up unspeakable muck in their cauldrons.
I was just drinking water, so.
The smell still makes our eyes sting.
Anyways, just continue, I guess. So I'll sure still gonna go in here just yet. So. I'm gonna set the club on fire again. So I also need to actually do that so we can get the treasures this time. So we need to set this on fire. So. That it also makes it easier to kill these enemies, so. Look at the shadows from here, so. This switch talent is gonna be really useful later on, and like the later levels. But for now, we can't really do anything with it, so. It should definitely come in here and collect it because it's gonna be very, very important later on. So, Alright, now we've done everything in level, so we'll just leave, I guess. We'll have to climb up there again. Just be careful not to fall into this lava pit. Because I've done, because when I played the game before, I've actually done that quite a lot accidentally, so I had to actually ended up dying quite a lot because of that, so I had to replay the level a bunch of times, so. Which is now kind of embarrassing, but I will just refill our health here real quick and then just move on, so. It was the second level, so we'll get we won't get new weapons this time, but we'll get like an extra health bottle, which is still pretty useful.
Back from the battle so soon? It must think it is a hero by now. But only a true hero is worthy of a place in the Hall of Heroes. See the ghostly statue of your fraudster self? When it has turned solid, a true hero you will be.
In order to actually get like, in order to get your statue return solid, you have to like those that chalices. Which isn't really that difficult. Most of the time you're able to just get them by just playing through the level normally. You don't really have to go out of your ways that much, so. But there are a few levels where it's actually like, quite difficult to get the chalices, so. Funny thing about this guy is that if you buy the deluxe edition, you also get like, in addition to the golden armor, super armor, you also get like a comic that was written specifically for this remake. And the comic will learn a lot of lore about the characters and stuff. And you find out that like Canadian is actually a girl, not a guy. He was just pretending to be a guy, so she was just pretending to be a guy, so that she could join the military. Which is very funny, so.
Hurrah! I knew it would take more than an army of the evil dead to throw your stripes in. I've something that may help you on your quest, Captain. I give it to you freely, though I have no idea what it is.
I love the awkward silence that's like, that happens after one of the characters says something to him. Like he just stands there and says nothing. It's like it's really funny. Before we actually like move on to the first level, we're gonna go back to the tutorial real quick. Because now we have the club, so we can actually like smash down the wall, secret wall, since this tutorial. Behind this is like a bunch of treasure chests and another health bottle, which is very useful obviously. So we're just gonna get them. We're also gonna get these coins real quick because I need more gold. Because buying ammo actually costs a lot of gold, so yeah. But now we can smash it, as you can see. And now we have another health bottle, which is very useful, which is like extremely useful in the long term. So, I'll get this bag of coins over here. So, and we'll move on to get our tutorial. So, I'm gonna skip through this section and come back when I've got into the fourth level. So, I'll see you then. So. Come. Okay, now we're in the fourth level. club is actually useful on level because well, I've seen actually does a lot of damage because like usually to destroy these covers, I guess, or whatever they are. If you have a club, you should definitely like destroy them because you can actually find a lot of really useful stuff underneath them. I think this one has like a health bottle in it that you can like use to refill your health if you need to. This one has like a bunch of gold in it. So. If you look closely, you can actually like see the health bottle over there. And actually like see the health bottle inside. So I'm not gonna take it right now because we have full health. So I'm gonna take it if I need to. So now we're gonna kill this guy over here before we like go down. So actually I'm gonna go get another club because this one's almost destroyed. So yeah, another one from this chest. So.
Watch out for sticky-fingered imps. These thieves will strip you down to your armored undies. Rumor has it they fence their stolen wares with the merchant gargoyles.
Oh. I'll just kill these guys real quick. So. You can actually like use this club to destroy these spikes, which is something I didn't know when I played the game for the first time. So I would actually normally end up taking a lot of damage in this part because I didn't know you could destroy them. So I don't have the moon rune yet, so I got a moon rune yet. So I got inside, but it's not a big deal. We're gonna try this one quick. Because these guys before I take the Eris rune, as long as I take the floor is gonna start collapsing. So I'm gonna need to start running quickly. It's kinda terrifying actually, but if you move quickly enough you should be able to get ahead just fine. So. Now we're gonna go over here and get out. So. This is one of the ones that actually like can steal weapons. So it's probably best to kill him with that ranged weapon. Because the one that if you hit closely will procure many weapon immediately.
The stained glass demon is the master of the mausoleum. His wretched soul lies preserved inside a frozen glass heart. Shrouded in a veil of darkness beneath the mausoleum, you will find this pre-frozen menace.
I don't have a chaos rune yet, so I can actually get in there, but I'll get one later. Okay, he stole my weapons. So. God damn it. Okay, I got my club back, so thought I was gonna have to fight again. Okay, I'll get the moon route from here now, so.
The would-be phantom longs to play a new tune, but he seems doomed to repeat the same cause of despair over and over.
So, I'm not gonna buy arrows just yet. I don't really need to right now. So. I'm not gonna take these autos just yet as well. I'm gonna wait until I need them. So. Let's go back again and go to the room now go to the room I wanted to go to before. So. In that room we can actually find like shitty music which you can give to the ghost. And if you give it to him, to get the chalice and also like a bunch of treasure chests. So. Here we can actually get the chalice now, so. Something over here, so it's an energy line. Okay, and now we take the sheet of music and start counting really quickly, so that we don't die. So. It's a pretty cool mechanic that like you have to run, so as the floor starts collapsing behind you. It's a really cool mechanic, so. Now let's go back up again and give the sheet of music to the ghost, so. Kinda need to give it to him anyway so you can actually like move on, so you can actually continue the level. So. Just open your inventory and use it, so. Alright, now let's go through here again and destroys the demon's heart, so we can actually like fight him. So I recommend destroying these spikes first before you start pushing the blocks, so that you don't accidentally hit them. Kind of like level zones, so it doesn't really matter because after this level I'm gonna get the hammer, which actually makes the club useless because it does the exact same thing. I actually like use it to destroy obstacles and like walls and stuff, but it's permanent so it doesn't break, and it also does more damage. So after you get the hammer's club, so it becomes useless really. So I also destroy his heart real quick and then go and fight him, I guess. I really like these demon statues. They look like the Japanese only demons. They look really cool, so. And I was gonna fight him real quick, so. This is first boss fight in the game shouldn't take that long. It's pretty easy really. So. That's why I kind of like use the helmet, because the helmet fight becomes too easy, really. So. In the original game, this cutscene is actually much creepier, because it would be like pitch black, and then suddenly like his heart would show up in the middle of the screen, and you would hear his like heart pounding sound effect. So it was like really creepy. Here's made it like less creepier, I guess. But it's still but his design is one like really awesome. Like it looks much scarier. So we just have to be careful of where he jumps. So. Okay, now you have to be careful of projectiles, because his projectiles could actually do a lot of damage. Can kill you really quickly if you don't move, so. Okay, gonna start shooting his heart again now. Okay, you have to like spam the square so that it doesn't freeze you, so. Oh, you have to be careful with these attacks because they actually like do a lot of damage as well. And he's dead, so like I said, it was really easy, so that doesn't really take that long. Boss fight, most of the boss fights in the game aren't really that good, to be honest. Kinda wish they were better, but that's whatever, I guess. So. There's not really that many of them enemies, so it's not a big deal. So. I'll buy a bunch of crossbow ammo for the leave, so why not? And yeah, so there is this level, so kinda like the fact that in order to have to leave north leaves level you have to like jump out the window. It's kinda a little bit funny, so we're gonna go to all heroes, get ourselves a new weapon, the hammer, and then just end the episode here, I guess.
Hall of Heroes shopping mall. Bargain hunters should check out the ground floor. Well-to-do shoppers should check out the upper floor. That's where it's at.
Bitch, who you calling a bargain hunter? I ain't no bargain hunter. Do you see all the coins I got over here? So, I'll just go get the hammer, I guess. I really like the hammer, it is actually like a really good weapon, so that's definitely really useful. It's actually like really good as well because it actually does like area of effect damage, which is useful when trying to kill a large group of enemies. So.
Ah, Fortescue! What's this I hear about that archcad Zarok still being alive? Thought you killed the fella.
I really like the voice acting in this game as well. Voice acting is really cool. Like each character has like a completely different voice with a completely different accent and stuff. It gives them a lot of personality and character. So, but also like all of the reflexes are like really funny because they're really over exaggerated. So it's very entertaining to listen to them speak.
I only ever get to use it cracking walnuts around this place. Nonsense, Fortescue! I won't take no for an answer. Knock a few heads for old Stan your iron hewer, eh?
This part kinda doesn't make sense because he says great, but then like this guy, which is like Stan your hewer starts talking as if he like refused to take it. So the reason why he says that because in the old game you actually have the option to say no and refuse to take the weapon, which I don't really get. There's really no reason to say no at all. But whatever, but you could actually like refuse, so and that's what you would say if you refused. But this game, obviously you don't have the options that you make because it's useless really. So. But then he starts talking, but when he says it, he just starts talking like you refused anyways, which is weird, but it's whatever I guess. Guys, now we just unlocked the 5th level, but we're not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna end the episode here, so if you guys enjoyed the video, consider liking it and also consider subscribing to my channel. And give me your feedback and advice in the comments below. And also, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to share the video with your friends. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.